Привет! Это канал Просто Андрей. Меня зовут Андрей. Приятного просмотра. Так, пошлите к Заку.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
Ты чё какой нервный? Где ты был прошлой ночью?
Here. I'm usually here most nights.
Кто это подтвердит?
Only the roof rats.
Ты Зак?
Yes. What do you want?
Шоу наняли меня.
The Shores. Oh. You mean that girl who got killed? What was her name? Dorothy?
Ты никогда не встречал ее?
I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names. Wait. Dorota? I remember now.
Фотографировал?
For the August Chronicle. She won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot.
Она приходила?
No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
Тогда ты знаешь, где она живет.
If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no.
Вы друзья с Виолет?
Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well.
А сколько?
Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center. I'm sorry my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you. Yes, we have sex.
Это был 10 раз.
No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits and she came in for a studio session. Wait there.
Ты же говорил, сам к ней ездил.
As you can see, there's photos here. Her on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
Чего? Чего я вижу? А что ты видишь?
I think she's just a very attractive girl. That's all.
А еще?
What do you mean?
Ты понял, о чем я?
I don't think I like what you're implying, detective. Is that all?
Ну ты гад. Значит, это точно Виолетта. Пошлите ее, сделаемся Виолеттой. Виолетта.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Виолетта. Такси. К Заку.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
Здорово.
Did you? I came over last night, but you weren't here.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here.
Ты слышала,
Did you
Дороти?
hear?
Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Local celebrity?
Famous for being murdered. That's how she'll be remembered anyway.
Угу. А наоборот, что получится? Опачки. А куда делись?
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Странно. Типа медиумов его же вычеркнул. Виолетта.
Zach! What are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Why
Ты
did you
чё
want
так
anyone to
боишься?
see me?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
Затем
I wanted to
самым.
make sure we were still okay.
What did you do? What did you say to Sam?
Everyone's talking about Dorota.
Ничего не
Everyone's talking
говорил.
about Dorota.
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like what?
Поэтому ты
Is that
убил
why you
ее.
killed her?
Люди как
People
что?
like what?
Homewreckers.
О, да, я так и понял.
Anyway, I hope you didn't just come here to talk about Dorota.
Are you happy Dorota's dead? Are you happy
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
She didn't throw herself at me.
Как думаешь, почему?
The boudoir sessions. Some girls get the wrong idea. I saw how she was looking at you. She wanted it.
You saw the photos?
Ты видела фотки?
I've seen all your photos, Zach. All of them.
Так, Зак, это что ты сделал?
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Оскар, поедем сейчас к Заку. И где он? Ну, ёлы-палы. Пошли начальнику расскажем.
If you have anything else on Zach Weston, let me know.
Знак. Зак снимал фотографии.
And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two there.
Может, для кого-то другого?
Well, unless they were for Oscar, I don't know. Unless there's someone else about to come out of the woodwork.
Зак был в своей студии прошлой ночью.
That's what he says, but no one can back him up. He's on my radar now.
Да это Виолетта.
I think you're supposed to tell me that. If he was taking photos of Dorota, maybe he fell for her? And the feeling wasn't mutual. Artists have muses, apparently. Wish I had one. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. Zach says he's sleeping with Violet, which I doubt. Zach did other photo sessions with Dorota. Boudoir. I wonder what else he's not telling us. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, you mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Так, поехали к Оскару. Ты знаком с Заком?
No? Who's that?
Он делал фотографии.
Okay, so this Zach guy was connected to Dorota. Took pictures of her. Were they sleeping together?
Это мы еще не точно не знаем.
You can tell me if she was. I don't care. Look,
Почему
I
тебе
mean,
все равно?
if you're going around asking all these questions, if you find out anything like that, I want you to tell me.
Посмотрим.
Thanks, Sam. Don't let me mourn if I shouldn't.
Дорота показывала тебе интересные фотографии?
Who what? Boudoir photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them?
Можешь показать?
Yeah, I'll put them in an album for you. No.
Ну. Так, ну-ка, Зак. Блин. Рейн, Бронвин.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Gotta pay for a John somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
Так, до 8. Значит, в тот день было так же. А чем Рейн? Значит, Бирмингем.
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing.
И кому ему?
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The traveller wanted 3.
Путешественник 3 жертвы.
You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
Ну-ка поподробней.
I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds.
Демоны? Другие миры?
Kind of, yeah. Quantum physics is real, didn't you know? There are many universes. In technical terms, a traveller is a trans-dimensional being far more superior to us, in as much as they can choose which reality to hang out in. We just get this one.
Путешественники могут обитать в нас?
Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
А попроще?
They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them.
Убийца-путешественник.
Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
Чё с Заком?
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, oh no. He did mention Dorota.
Что?
He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw.
Так, это совсем подозрительно. То есть это Зак? Так, Бронвин, ты там? Ясно. Пошли к начальству.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
8 часов. Посетить гостиницу. Бронген. 8 часов. Ладно, к начальнику. А, ты и так все знаешь. А Зак? Рейн сказал, что вы встречались.
Rain. Yes, the tower reader. Delightful fella, but I couldn't offer him anything. He asked if he could do readings for my customers while they waited. Can't have that really, it's retail ambush.
Он делал для тебя чтение.
He offered, but I declined. There's no such thing as fake detective. If there was, you could stop investigating right now. If you're supposed to find a killer, you will. Why put in the effort?
Следующая глава.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Sam, I've got news. We've done a reading.
So 5 of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all 3 again?
1 in 474,552. I know, I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a 10 of Swords.
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Ellis Monroe.
Поехали к Элис.
You must be Sam. I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
Ты знаешь Знака?
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show.
Что ты думаешь о нем?
He's fine. He keeps asking me to pose for him, you know, without any clothes on. I always say no.
Чё за по?
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
А где я могу найти его? Хотя, партнеры?
Can't we be both, Sam? Poe's his radio name. He's actually John Poe. He's on air now, but you can come back at 8:30 if you want to see him.
Где ты была ночью?
On air. We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
Ты знала?
Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long, only a few weeks. We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
А что случилось после?
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
Такс.
Oscar. Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind. But she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
Что?
I said some guys like to watch. So tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked.
Так, как все прошло?
She told Oscar to watch from her walk-in wardrobe. When he was at a safe distance, she put on a show. She faked it.
В смысле притворялась?
She told me she faked it. But you'd know best.
Оскар знал о тебе?
I don't think so. We were very discreet. It was more fun that way.
Отношения?
This is just between us, right?
Угу. Да.
We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
Дурачились?
I'm not going into detail, Sam. We pledged each other. Multiple times.
Есть предположение.
No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
Демоны. Это значит, что ты переходишь в фазу глубокого сна. Что-то беспокоит.
I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine.
Что ты хочешь?
Just don't hurt me. Or let me get hurt.
Так, я уйду.
Sam, you forgot your phone.
У меня есть телефон. Так. По... Начальник Зак. Ну-ка, где Зак? Ты на месте? Знаешь, или с
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here.
Фотографии?
I always get the shot, Sam. One way or another.
Шкафный маньяк прям. Так, Оскар, ты не договариваешь. То есть, если я сейчас вернусь к Элис, то ее не будет. Начальника.
Sam, do me a favour, go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me.
Я тебя понял.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
Чё, полиция времени. Так, начальник.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Чё, Чиф Тупон? Пошли к Виолетте.
Claude,
Violet, there's been a UFO sighted on a night that you can't remember.
shh! Claude, I told you never to speak about this. Wait. So you think it's real?
I need you to tell Sam what happened. It'll help.
Какой ужас.
Help what? Me? I'll think about it.
То есть та троица служит людей из будущего, предсказывает убийство. Она связывается с НЛО. Шеф их прикрывает. Оскар подглядывает затронутое шоу из шкафа. Скорее всего, вместе с Заком. Что за безумный город? Ну, давайте, может, Виолет нам что-нибудь расскажет. Это кто?
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia. She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise, I might have to smother you in your sleep.
What's your name?
Я не бугимен. Я Сэм.
I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
Да.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. Shh. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you?
Ты знаешь Элис?
Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio.
Начальник сказал, что ты расскажешь мне о похищении.
I don't really want to.
Пожалуйста.
About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap. Drip. 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 And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me.
Первый.
It's happened 5 times, even on clozapine. Get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I had tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal.
Ты ничего не помнишь?
No. I have certain flashbacks.
Какие?
It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
Эксперименты?
They rearrange us like decorations, suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts, bruises, memories.
Угу. Я думаю, это не Виолетта. Так, Бронвин. Все плохо. Знаешь Зака?
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Хочу. Читай.
Chariot. Is Zach a suspect?
Слегка.
I'm sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to keep everything together, and if he can just do that... I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it?
Рейн сказал, вы знали об обряде.
A little bit. What did you want to know?
Что за обряд?
A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony.
Совершеннолетие?
Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs. Not fair, is it?
3 жертвы.
3 attempts? Yes, that's likely, but 3 victims? That's up to you, Sam. No pressure.
Монета во рту. Но об этом знает только убийца. А она может кому-нибудь рассказать. Элис Мунро.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though.
Вкус металла. Монета металлическая. Значит, Виолетта была первой попыткой. Дорота вторая. А Элис третья. Элис третья. Третья попытка. Какое отношение Элис имеет к Дороте?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
В чем? Они оба рыжие. Они оба знали убийцу.
Not necessarily. If it's a traveler, then they just jump into any vessel, have their fun and go. It just needs to be someone nearby.
Мне нужна помощь.
Yes, of course. Anything.
Узнай больше о Меркурии.
I've already been doing that, but sure, I'll keep at it. Maybe it'll feel sorry for me and finally put out.
Че ты ругаешься? Пока. Спасибо за просмотр. И увидимся завтра.